celebrities just walking around and indigenous people. But now you can already see not very well. Because the foliage is hiding almost everything here.
It's a beautiful park.
Some regular gardens close to the palace, but the rest of the park has a more natural look. And in this area we also have President's Office and a National Gallery, large museum. Here on the right hand side there's a Swan Lake.
You're fine.
And
One Swan Lake. That's
the
cool.
palace you will see in a few seconds on your left hand side. It's really very small, and if everything goes well, as Ruta has just suggested, you'll probably visit Rundala Palace, which is a wonderful place, much bigger. Our palace is like a shed. It's beautiful. It's also used regularly for concerts. Today it's a museum, but it is Imperial Palace. That's Rundala wasn't Imperial Palace. It was just a ducal palace. Very nice, much bigger, much more luxurious. But this is Imperial Palace and one of many properties of Russian royal family. And it's also used for concerts, but for choirs it's just too small. It's perfect for chamber music and small ensembles. But now on the left hand side this is a President's Office, and must be surprising for you to see how easy it is to access President's Office. Estonia fortunately is a very safe country, and we do like to attack our politicians, but only verbally, and therefore we don't need to build barricades around our President's Office. But now our driver Ilmar has to turn, and here we have the newest museum in this area. This is National Gallery. It's a large museum. We can see only a tiny part. Me lähesin välja lihtsalt täna edasi, eks. And they also have a hall, but also for choirs it's just too small. It's maybe a tiny choir could perform there. And it's a very nice museum, just 15 years old approximately.
Oh, okay.
And or 16, and is a place where you find art from Estonia from early 18th century until 21st century. But now when we are returning, on the right hand side you can see white building. This is Peter's cottage, or the old palace of Peter. It's one of properties Peter bought in this area in early 18th century. But now once again you can see the President's Office, and our president works and lives in the same building. And in Estonia, president has little power. He's more like a figurehead and opening schools and hospitals, and needs to build bridges, and he's a balancing power between the parliament people and the prime minister. Prime minister, she has power, and she is mostly burning bridges.
Ooh.
We'll see her residence in Old Town. But usually when people visit Tallinn, they always, if they have more time and if there is a bus available, then people come here, and there's even more time than it's possible to visit the palace. It's really nice, but small. It means that it doesn't take too much time, and you won't be sick after you visit this palace, because some of the palaces make you ill.
Oh my.
They're so big. Rundala is perfect.
This is beautiful.
My favorite palace.
Wow.
And in the Baltics, because at the moment you can't go to Russia. Russia has the biggest palaces, but Russia is now not receiving visitors from America, because you can be very very easily arrested and used as a
Yes.
pawn,
Yes.
and then they can change you for some terrorist. Just not very safe at the moment, especially Americans. But even if you're a quiet conductor, I think it was last year when they released one basketball player.
Correct.
Yes, and she had to spend so many months in Russian prison, and you can trust me.
10 months, right?
Yes, it's not a very desirable place to be, and at the moment there is a